Hey there. Welcome back. Today is day 12. Thank you so much for joining me on this 30-day series where we're exploring sobriety, cultivating emotional well-being, and embracing holistic health for a year filled with strength, growth, and vibrant living. I am so grateful that you have stuck it out and you're still here with me today. Hopefully, everything is resonating for you. And actually, you know what? Today is not day 12. Today is day 13. Look at me. Back to back, as you can see, wearing the same thing as I was wearing yesterday. And you know, there's reason for that. It is truly important that I stay in this space with you. We just talked about a filtrating boundary system in day 12. So today in day 13, we are going to be shifting into limits and limitations at their finest. They don't make them like they used to. What we're going to talk about today is probably more in line with how you characteristically thought about boundaries, right? Okay, so by definition, boundaries are movable, whereas limits and limitations are those points in which you can go no further. But your new filtration system, it needs a protective barrier. Okay, so this is where those limits and limitations are going to come in handy, right? We need them. We need that protective barrier around our filtrating boundary system. So these are those hard, fast stops that make sure that you stay within your strengths while you are on this journey of transcending to new levels of functioning in your life. So grab a piece of paper, get a pen, pencil, whatever it is you want to write with, because I'm going to give you right now, I'm going to give you 10 steps. And I want you to start with these 10 steps. Number 1, name your limits. Number 2, tune into your feelings. Number 3, be direct. Now, we're going to talk more about this being direct thing that most people think is assertiveness later, because I have a shift for you there also. But be direct, be open, honest, genuine, transparent, and authentic in all things you do and say. Number, oh gosh, I lost count. 1, 2, 3. Number 4, give yourself permission, right? Give yourself permission. Number 5, practice self-awareness. That's a big one. Number 6, consider your past and your present. Number 7, make self-care a priority. Number 8, this is important, guys, seek support. I've made myself available to you. You can book time on my calendar. You can drop a chat below, right? Be assertive. Again, that goes right along with being a direct, but be assertive. And we're going to talk more about that. And by all means, start small. Break your life down into categories. Don't try to broad brush things. Don't try to make everything all encompassing. So those are 10 steps that you should start with. It's a place that gives you a starting point, right? Because setting limits and limitations is really challenging. Some aren't going to, it's not going to be as challenging for some of you as it is for others. But for those people that define their purpose, their meaning, their value, their validity, and their worthiness in this life based on how much they can do for others, how much they show up for others, et cetera, right? Like this gets more and more challenging because the truth is we don't like to say no to people. We want to be liked and we are fearful, truly fearful of what will happen if we say no. And even more so, we are afraid to ask somebody to not expect something from us. We are afraid to ask someone not to expect something from us. So remember, once you've gone through the process of establishing those limits and incorporate them into your relationships, people can only violate them with your permission. People can only violate them with your permission. I'm going to leave you with this. Setting limits involves assertiveness, primarily the assertion that you matter. Again, thank you so much for being here. I hope that this, coupled with your filtrating boundary system, will start to create an impactful change for you. Make sure you're observing, doing the work. Change doesn't happen without action. Talk to you tomorrow.